If you have seen my previous flight review with Turkish Airlines, you might know the mixed feelings I have towards this airline. Even more a reason to gain a second impression and manifest my opinion about Turkish Airlines. Good morning from Stockholm. I have spent the night at Stockholm Arlanda's Radisson Blu, which is basically inside the terminal, offering me an aviation geeky view of the planes. But there is no time for plane spotting, as I want to have my coffee in the lounge. Turkish Airlines doesn't have an own lounge here in Stockholm. Instead, I was invited to use the Scandinavian Airlines or SAS lounge, while SAS and Turkish Airlines still share the same airline alliance. Let's check which aircraft I will be flying on today on my way to Istanbul. Tango Charlie, Juliet Sierra Charlie it is today, an Airbus A321-200. Let's go to the gate as the aircraft is arriving shortly. It seems all on time and my ride is taxiing towards the stand. After my shocking Turkish Sun Express and Pegasus Airlines boarding chaos a few months ago, I was hoping this boarding will be more orderly. Well, maybe next time. I have no idea why boarding a flight to Istanbul is always such a hassle, with people jumping the queue and then blocking the way because they are in a later boarding group, while others jump the queue but have neither boarding pass nor ID ready. Gee, what a bazaar! Eventually, my fellow passengers granted me access to the gate and I could make my way to the aircraft, only to be halted again, but only for a few minutes luckily. The welcome on board was friendly, even with a smile. What a contrast to my other flight with Turkish Airlines. Unlike 99% of European airlines, Turkish Airlines offers a 2-2 seat layout in their premium cabin, deserving the name real business class. Other so-called full-service carriers, such as Lufthansa, Swiss or Air France KLM, only offer a 3-3 seat configuration, like Turkish Airlines economy class on this Airbus A321. 3 Alpha is my seat today, and what a large seat it is. On my seat I find this pillow, and the headrest is movable to a certain degree. And the legroom, a bliss. The safety card I find in this large seat pocket. The seatbelt is branded with Turkish Airlines logo, which is a nice touch. I'm on board already for almost 15 minutes and boarding is still ongoing at tectonic speed. Well, more time for me to enjoy and review the seat amenities. Due to the bulky seat, there isn't a very high storage space for any carry-on, but my little Pan Am bag fits just nicely. The cleanliness of the seat, however, shows some room for improvement. Wow, I'm on board already for a real fill of 12 hours, and boarding still is in full swing, in full stagnation. In that case, let's continue our seat exploration, such as these analog seat controls found on my left armrest. The seat recline is very generous, yet not too intrusive for whoever is behind me, thanks to the large legroom. Another button is activating this vintage-style leg and footrest. Thanks to my distorted size 100 shoes, due to my wide-angle camera, this video gains a bit of comical content. Another plus are these individual air fans. Once the boarding finally finished and the aisle became free, I was handed out a blanket. Not sure if I will need it on this 3-hour flight to Istanbul.
Çekerek yüzünüze tam olarak oturtunuz ve normal nefes almaya devam edin. Acil bir durumda bebeğinize can yeleğini giydiriniz ve hemen şişiriniz.
Ah, lovely. A welcome drink. I went for the Turkish Airlines signature lemon mint drink, which was much sweeter than I hoped for. it's time to buckle up as we are already being pushed from the gate. I always enjoy departing from Stockholm Arlanda in daytime, as the landscape and later the islands are just a beautiful sight. Of course, 0.02 seconds after takeoff, the seat in front of me was reclined. But I still have plenty of space, so only a minor complaint from my side. In my seat pocket I also find these headphones. Not sure if I'll unpack them on this rather shortish flight. In my right armrest I find this remote control, but wait, where's the IFE screen? Ah, here we go. Also in my right armrest. Interestingly, it still shows the safety video. I wonder if it's looping. The TV control buttons certainly could use a refurbishment. I love that Turkish Airlines hands out a little menu on intra-European business class flights, and I received it even with a smile. Am I having the best Turkish Airlines cabin crew ever, or was I just unlucky with my other Turkish flight? I was also handed out a wet towel to clean my hands and the armrest. In business class, I'm granted 1 GB complimentary Wi-Fi access. And it even worked, as I could check my current position on this cool, not sponsored app. The table I find in my left armrest, and it can be unfolded like this, because food is approaching. For once I went for champagne with today's lunch surfing. And incredibly, it's going to be a multi-course surfing on an intra-European flight, wow! The gourmet experience started with chicken, fried eggplant and tomato salad. And also with marinated green olives and pomegranates. And a choice of bread. And look at these tiny Osmanic-shaped salt and pepper dispensers. Next I had a choice of braised beef cheeks, grilled wild sea bream or pasta. I went for the fish, which was served with a lentil shakshuka and potatoes. The cheese and cream roll that you see on my table is for after the main dish. Turkish Airlines truly knows how to spoil its passengers, and it lives up to its reputation of providing a culinary experience on their flights. On the long-haul flights they even bring along a true chef, which I also covered in my other Turkish Airlines video. I concluded the dining experience with a cup of tea. A real cup, not a paper cup. Let me quickly show the bathroom in the very front of the aircraft, only accessible by the business class passengers and the flight crew. There really wasn't much to show, as it lacked any amenities other than the usual liquid soap and paper tissues. Here I would have expected a bit more, to be honest. Something I noticed before when I deployed the table were these additional handles and levers, and I'm curious to find out what they are. I'm sure it's some sort of table positioning setting for own multimedia devices, and it is the first time I see that. So let's find out and see if I figure out these tables' additional functionalities. What the heck, I guess I have to turn it around. Ah, let's move it this way. Here we go. I knew I would figure out. Eventually. By the way, have you already subscribed to my channel? please consider doing so. That would make me fly. Between the seats I find a plethora of in and outlets. And there's also a power outlet on the other side of the seat, which you may have seen during my clown shoe clip. We are approaching Istanbul soon, and I got some roasted hazelnuts as a final little treat. So how would I rate this particular flight with Turkish Airlines? Well, while I'm still stunned by the boarding chaos, I very much enjoyed the hard product with true business class seats. The catering I would even consider first class, considering the short to medium haul nature of this flight. On this flight, while not extra engaging, the crew was very friendly and attentive, and overall I would recommend Turkish Airlines on inter-European flights in business class. 8 out of 10. We have landed at Istanbul's giant new airport, which is a great location for spotting rare airlines. Now I'm looking forward to explore Istanbul a bit. By the way, have you also seen my recent video about Xiamen Air's business class? Check it out! I hope you liked this flight review, and remember, my channel is way too small to attract any sponsors. So every flight you see here has been fully funded by myself, and I can provide you an unbiased personal opinion. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.